Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. Koundé. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Jong. Pedri. This is De Jong. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Barcelona have a free kick. Koundé. Araujo. And Balde. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Balde. Quarter of an hour played. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Lewandowski, spread out to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Played into space out wide. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. And Koundé. And here's Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Rafinha! Koundé. Oh, good ball. Shots on here.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's in on goal! Pedri. Dani Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Christensen. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri. And here's Yamal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And smartly And here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Pedri. This is De Jong. Fermin. Oh, played right into his pass. Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Barcelona could counter here. And that could set him on his way. There's no flag. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Fermin ready to try. Fermin! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway... De Jong! Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Fermin! And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fermin. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Fermin. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2, then. Up for a header! He will be livid with himself. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Jong. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Yamal. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. De Jong. That is a great ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo pinches it off him. Now there's a... Lewandowski! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Lewandowski. De Jong. Played back in. And here's Lewandowski. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Fermin. And it's Lewandowski. He's one-on-one. Yamal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Lewandowski. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewandowski. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's found him in space. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. And he's searching through. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. And that is that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability.
minutes.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great...
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
White. Odegaard. De Bruyne. Partey. Trossard. Haaland. De Bruyne. Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's found the way through. Tries to get it clear. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's De Bruyne. Look at the space here. Haaland! He's scored! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Akanji does well to get it back. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. White. And he cuts out the supply. And he was quick to react. Trossard. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Bob, looking for the run. Great ball, and the shot! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bernardo Silva demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rice.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the ball is out of play. Partey. Now Ødegaard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Saliba makes the interception. Trossard. Rice. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Martinelli. De Bruyne. Rice. And here's Trossard. Trossard! They've scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now there's a fine ball. Lovely. He's had a shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Shot a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Trossard. Now it's Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Ødegaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bernardo Silva cuts out the pass. And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Martinelli. That is good strength. Gabriel. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne. Vardiol. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bob! And somehow he kept it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played. And he's there to retrieve it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Trossard. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
That is good alertness. Fiddles it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Bruyne, 2 assists to his credit already. Vardiol. Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Trossard. And he welcomes it in. Martinelli. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bob has found the net here, of course. Lewis. Bob. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Trossard. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Partey. Bob. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a Haaland! Keeper's got his work done.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Saka.
That's Partey. And here's Trossard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. White. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Bob. Bernardo Silva. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Minutes has been indicated.
Odegaard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be it.